Hello everyone, it's Nova. I want to unbox a few decks. In this video, I am recording my unboxings, most of them, because I want to have them recorded for my own reference. And also, I think it's a nice thing to share with you guys. Anyways, I have 10 decks today to share with you. I have filmed them in different times, but I will put 10 decks together, so it will be a video of 10 decks. Starting with Swagatam Tarot. And this deck was published by Red Feather. In a beautiful box. Red Feather boxes are usually really high quality. So this was created by Pankuri Agarwal. I am super excited about this one. Look at this guidebook. This is a poetry. Welcome to Swagatam Tarot. The word Swagatam means welcome in Sanskrit, one of the most ancient languages in the world. So these are the spreads, beautiful colored guidebook. Before buying this deck, I watched a few flip-throughs and reviews of it. They were all very positive, but in all the reviews, Emperor card was missing. So let's see what's happening in this one. I bought it with the knowledge that most probably it will be missing the Emperor card. Let's see. I really like the look of it. Nice cardstock. Chunky. These are the gorgeous backs. I can't wait to edge it. This deck really needs to be edged. Okay, I'm going to zoom in. Look at the full Atmal Soul. I can't wait to read the guidebook. It is a little bit shorter, like a centimeter shorter than your standard tarot card. I think 2 centimeters wider, something like that. So it's more squarish, which I really like. The format kind of reminds me of Kazanlar Tarot. Okay, so this is the full. I'm going to show you all the cards. The Magician, High Priestess, the Empress. Oh, it has the Emperor. Great. The Emperor. Aham. Ego. The Hierophant. Rules. The Lovers. Attachment. The Chariot. Celibacy. Strength. Married life. How interesting. I really like these cards. The images. This is the Wheel. Fate. Justice. Actions and consequences. Nice. This Temperance. The Devil. The Tower. The Star. The Moon. The Sun. Judgment. The World. Ace of Cups. 2 of Cups. 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's Pippish. 7, 8. How gorgeous. 9, 10. Page. Knight. Queen. The cardstock is nice. And King. Ace of Pentacles. It's a mudra. 2 of Pentacles. Oh, look. She's wearing this foot jewelry. 3. It's 3 pomegranates. 4 of Pentacles. 5. What is this? This is a tool. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10, page, knight, queen, king. Kings are interesting. Ace of swords. How interesting that the aces are mudras. 3, 4. 3 of swords is 3 chilies. Can't wait to read the guidebook. 7, 8, 9, 10. Guys, if you want a more in-depth like a walkthrough of this deck with reading a piece of the guidebook, a sample reading, stuff like that, let me know in the guidebook. Let me know in the comments. 4 of wands, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and pairings. I can make a whole video test driving it and try some pairings. Queen of wands, king of wands, ace of smoke, 2 of smoke. So it has an extra suit, right? 3 of smoke, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Page of smoke. So smoke is probably ether. King of smoke. Nice. What color shall I use for the edges, guys? Yellow? I don't like the combination of yellow and red. We'll see. Next is the Celtic Shaman's pack by John Matthews and illustrated by Jessica Potter. I think this deck is going to be out of print very soon all over the world. Maybe it is out of print in a lot of places. I could find a copy on Amazon.nl. Jessica Potter is the illustrator of the Greenwood Tarot, which is out of print for years now. And the same thing is going to happen to this deck. Anyways, I am happy that I could buy it. It is from Oh. It says pack contains 176 page guidebook and 40 beautifully illustrated cards. The Celtic Shaman's pack offers direct access to the inner cosmos of the Celts, enabling you to make contact with the powerful archetypes to be found there. This pack constitutes your shaman's pouch, representing your very own collection of items imbued with magical or mystical significance, offering a bridge between the world of the everyday and the world of unseen reality that is part of every shaman's training. The cards represent key aspects of the Celtic universe, providing you with a set of shamanic journey coordinates. By working with the images on a daily basis for divination and discovery, you will learn to journey on the visionary path and gain a heightened understanding of yourself as well as insight into your true life direction. So it opens like this. Actually very high quality, sturdy box. Oh, nice guidebook. I like guidebooks like this. So I'm going to show you only the cards. If you want to see more, please write in the comments. Then I will do a proper walkthrough or test drive of the deck and the guidebook for you guys. So these are the gorgeous backs. The cardstock is okay. The Tree of Vision and Tradition. The Vision Singer. The Walker Between Worlds. the wild man, the ferryman, the woodward. I really like Jessica Potter's illustration style. It is so raw and shamanic. The lady of the ways, the bride of the waters, the druid, the keeper of the wheel, the seeress, the woman made of flowers. I am so intrigued to learn more about this. The keeper of letters, the firmament, the circle of nine, the in-world, the mound of wonders, the colors of the winds, the green and burning trees, the well of Segates, the salmon, the stag, the crane, the owl, the crow, the otter, the hound, the eagle, the boar, the horse, the cow, the father, the mother, the son, the maiden, the lady of the sacred earth, the lord of the sea, the lady of the moon and stars, the lord of the underworld. And the last card, number 40, is the lady of the cauldron. Cool, huh? The book must be amazing. All right, very happy with this one. Next one is Grand Etteilla, or Tarot Egyptian. And this is a very famous deck. Probably you have seen it before. I just got the new version. You probably have seen the vintage version of this gorgeous historical deck by Etteilla. I never had it. I always wanted to get a vintage copy, and then at a certain moment I thought to myself, this is it, let me just get the copy that is available now, because it's the same thing, you know, this habit that sometimes we develop that we want everything vintage and all that. It's quite costly. It's the exact same deck. Anyways, let me show it to you. You can read it with reversals. It was created by Etteilla, who was a mysterious Frenchman in the 1800s. He's the one who invented the reverse reading system. Before him, nobody would read the cards reversed. And he also invented a few other things. So this is his tarot deck. There's also another deck that he has, and that one is called the Book of Thought. Both very interesting. I have the other one. So the vintage version has a different back. It's a pip deck. I really like the depictions on this one and the whole look of the cards and everything. It's really cool. I would love to learn it and use it properly, like the way it was intended to be used. I am sure that this little guidebook that it comes with is not really anything. I mean, it cannot be useful, right? It's impossible, because this is a whole system. Look how gorgeous and colorful these images are. So here, for example, you have 9 of coins as fulfillment. And if it's reversed, it's deception. And you have a moon, like a moon phase. I don't know. Who knows how to read with this deck? Please let me know, where did you learn it? So this is a Grimaud product, and excited to have this deck finally. The next one is the Shadowland Tarot by Monica Budirsky. I do have the Lenormand, the Shadowland Lenormand, for years now, and I really like it. And I always had this one on my wish list. I have a huge wish list. You can imagine how big my wish list could be. So this was on the wish list always, and I just pulled the trigger on it finally. This huge, gorgeous box. It's published by Red Feather. Look at this guidebook. I love these chunky, meaty guidebooks that Red Feather produces. Most of their decks are like this. There is so much, and always colorful. Nice. And the cards are, wow, it looks like the cards are smaller than the Lenormand. Comparing to a standard tarot card, it's a tad bit narrower, like a few millimeters, but the same length. Very matte cardstock, gorgeous. So it's a different cardstock than the Lenormand. Okay, so these are the backs. The backs are the same as the Lenormand deck. And let me zoom in and show you all the cards. I always wanted to have this one for Halloween. I really like having special decks for the Halloween time. The Emperor, the Hierophant, the Lovers, the Chariot, Strength, the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, Justice, the Hanged Man, Death, Temperance, the Devil, the Tower, the Star, the Moon, the Sun, Discretion, the World, Ace of Pentacles. I'm so happy. Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, 4, 5, 6, 7, so good, 8, 9. Why didn't I get this deck earlier? It's amazing. 10, Page, Knight, Queen, King, Ace of Swords, 2, 3, 4. Oh, look at this one. 5. The cards are sticking to each other. 6. It's because of the gilding. 7. Oh. 8. It's kind of harsh. 9. Wow. And 10. It's very RWS. Page, Knight, Queen, King, Ace of Wands, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Page, Knight, Queen, King, Ace of Cups, 2. It is stunning. I mean, look at it. Look at these colors. 3 of Cups, 4, 5. There is so much emotion. It's like you're watching a movie. 6. I'm 100% sure it reads well. 7, 8. Wow. Wow. The skeleton is leaving. Wow. 9. It's a whale. 10. Very clever. Page. Knight. Queen and King. I love it. Okay, next. Next is the Tarot of Vampires by Jan Daniels. You guys definitely know this deck. This is one of the most popular decks of all time. And isn't it funny that I never had it? I've never had this deck before. For many reasons. One of them, this is not my type of art style. Like, the artwork is not my cup of tea. And the other reason is that it was mass market all the time and readily available. I always heard that the guidebook is incredible. I was aware of that. So I always thought of getting it. I might get it one day. Basically, the only reason I never got it is that I have a huge wish list and there are many decks above this one on that list. But then recently, Neha messaged me and told me that this is gonna go out of print, most probably. Neha from Dark Fate Tarot. She's such a kind girl. She always lets me know about all the good deals, if a deck is gonna go out of print. So you guys most probably know this deck, right? I am very excited about the guidebook. I got it from Amazon. I hope it's still available on Amazon by the time you're watching this video. I am happy that this is shrink wrapped. I really like it when the cards come shrink wrapped separately. For some reason it feels better when the cards are separately shrink wrapped from the, like, separate from the box itself. Okay, so here I have it finally. It is glossy. A lot of people have said that this deck grows on you, and I can imagine, like, if this is not your cup of tea, the artwork, they say it will grow on you because it's such a brilliant reader. I actually already like it. I already like it more than I anticipated. You know, the thing is, I've had so many tarot decks in my life that I know immediately. Wow, this is beautiful. I have had so many tarot decks in my life that I immediately know when I just take a look at the deck in my hands. When I have the actual deck in my hands, I know immediately. Most of the time, like 99% of the time, I know if I'm gonna like the deck or not. And I think I will like this one. How interesting. The Suit of Grails is like greener. the background. I still have to pay attention. I mean, when I'm making these videos for you guys, half of my attention is with the camera and if everything is in the frame, and a lot of other things, so I'm not paying that much attention to the cards. Wow. Oof. This one is really harsh. I'm very curious about the guidebook. I'm glad I got it. Look at this 6 of Knives. I'm glad I got it. Wow. And the backs are legendary. This deck definitely needs edging, right? Red. Everyone has edged this gorgeous deck in red. I always thought if I had it, I would edge it in this color. This is like a bluish purple. And you see it in the backs too, right? Let me know, what do you think? Shall I edge it in red like most people? Or shall I edge it in this? It's like a lilac, between lilac and blue. Because you see that color also in all the cards. I'm very excited to read the guidebook. Like now I'm just gonna, when I finish filming, I'm going to read the guidebook. That's the first thing I will do. Oh, these two cards are really sticking to each other. Okay, so this is published by Llewellyn in 2010. If you have any suggestions, guys, about how to read the deck, how to use the guidebook, let me know in the comments. Next one is the 1JJ Swiss Tarot by AGM Urania. I have a vintage copy of this deck, but I bought this one because this one is not vintage. This one I just got from Amazon, and it is 2019, published in 2019. So I got this one because I have plans for it. Let me tell you. Let's first of all see how these new editions are. Okay, thin cardstock, very simple, and these are the backs. Oh, it has a copyright here. Anyways, my plan is to remove the borders, but it has a copyright here. In the vintage versions, you don't have a copyright, and it is in English. The vintage version that I have, I think mine is from 1972. That one is in French. But for the rest, it looks pretty much the same. This is such an important tarot deck in the history of... It's not in order. The deck is not in order. Anyways, this is a very important deck in tarot history. It is beautiful. So what I want to do with it, I want to remove the borders. And I have thought to add some colors. I've thought of it. Look how cool this is. It's a gorgeous, really gorgeous tarot. It takes you back in time. This was created in the 1800s. It's amazing that you can buy this off of Amazon. And this is good for beginners because it has the titles in English. Shall I add color to it too? Or shall I just remove the borders? because I definitely want to have a version of this deck where there are no borders and I really like the pointy corners. That's the main reason I bought this deck. So we will see. Okay, next. The next one is Oracle of the Radiant Sun. I have this deck already in its French version because I bought it secondhand, and my French is not good. I bought it secondhand because I wanted to try the cards. I wanted to see if I like them or not. So then I realized that I not only like them a lot, but also the guidebook is really precious. I'm going to show you all the cards. You probably have seen this deck. This is an astrology deck, old style astrology, and the guidebook is incredible. So you get, look at this, Mars, the suit of action. So you have different suits here. Mercury, the suit of change. And then for each suit you have a bunch of cards, like here for example, decision, Mars in Gemini. And then you get the symbols, Mars action, Gemini mental. So together it will create awareness. This is really good for understanding astrology. And you get this much explanation. The cards are incredible. I mean the art style. I really like this old book art style it is. It starts from number 1, the sun, right? This is the sun and Aries. And let me show you all the cards quickly. If you have this deck or if you have seen this deck, just forward the video to see the next deck. But for the people who have not seen this one, I'm going to show it because it's brilliant. It's truly a brilliant deck and there are so many cards in it. 80 something, I think. 84 stunning and symbolic cards. 144 page illustrated guidebook. Accurate and perceptive readings. So it says on the back of the box, the powerful orb of the life-giving sun has been worshipped from time immemorial. Its regular passage across the sky was used by the ancients to predict events, and this became the astrology we know today. Now, with this beautifully illustrated deck, you too can follow the sun's path across the heavens and use its light to help guide your life. The oracle has 7 suits. So this is the old style with the 7 planets. Each represents a significant planet as it moves through the astrological zodiac. By shuffling the deck and selecting cards, you will find guidance on many questions. This fun-to-use system will shed light on all your life issues. It's brilliant. This was the decision. So yeah, I really like the art style as well. It goes with many of my tarot decks because I have a lot of older tarot decks from the like Etteilla and those Italian decks, old English decks from the 1800s, I think, 1700s, even the 17th century. And this deck pairs so well with all of them. Now that I have the English version, I'm gonna study it first. So I will not shuffle it. I will just put it back the way it was so that I can study this beautiful deck properly. I'm so glad I finally did this. Next is Tarot de Carlotides or Carlotides. It seems like nobody knows what the exact pronunciation is. I finally got this. I wanted it for a long time, but since it is mass market, you know, with the mass market decks, we always think we can always get them. So, okay, so these are the information cards, and these are the gorgeous bags, little guidebook, and yeah, this deck is very popular. And I love it. I knew I was gonna love it. It has such a beautiful artwork, pop culture, and stories from all over the world. Very clever. I can't wait to read with it. I actually have to find a video on YouTube, a deep dive. Do you guys know if there is a good deep dive about this deck? Because the guidebook is so small and it is in French. So I really prefer to watch a guidebook. I'm so happy I finally got this. This is a Swedish myth. Forgot the name, but I had read about the myths. This is a very famous card out of this deck. I've seen this deck 100 times at least in different videos. Beautiful. I keep it in order still. Next is Golden Dawn Magical Tarot. I have seen this deck on Amazon. It was really intriguing for me to get to know about this deck. It is a Llewellyn production. I went and looked on YouTube to see the cards, just to see how they look. I watched a video, I don't remember from whom, and quickly I came to conclusion that I'm going to order this deck because I just liked what I saw. I was so sold that I didn't want to waste any more time. I wanted to order it as quick as possible. So I'm telling you all of this to let you know that I know nothing about this deck, but we're going to take a look together what it says on the back. Harness the power of ritual and magic. Since its inception over 100 years ago, the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn has continued to be the authority on the initiatory and meditative teachings of the tarot. This tarot incorporates all of the temple symbolism needed for use in the Golden Dawn rituals. Created at the behest of the renowned occultist and father of the modern Golden Dawn movement, Israel Regardie, this stunning deck masterfully blends traditional tarot imagery with descriptions from the Golden Dawn initiation ceremonies. This is the first tarot deck to incorporate the symbolism necessary for use in rituals. Written and created by internationally known adepts Chic Sikero, I hope I'm pronouncing your names correctly. It's Chic Sikero and Sandra Tabata Sikero, or maybe Chikero. I apologize if I butchered your names. This is ideal for the beginning student, but equally appealing to expert tarot readers. The accompanying book provides an introduction to Kabbalistic, zodiacal, and alchemical symbolism, creating a powerful tool for divination and spiritual growth. Complete with a 240-page book and 2 versions of the Temperance card as required in Golden Dawn rituals, this is the best tarot available for students of the Golden Dawn and the Western magical tradition. So therefore, I purchased this deck. Look at this guidebook. Wow, look at this. This is a gem. I wish I had more free time. I have so many beautiful guidebooks that I want to read, but this is gonna go on the top of the list. Amazing. So this guidebook is 235 pages. It's so nice and meaty. Nice. Okay, look at these cards. I will definitely etch these cards. I really like the backs. The Fool, the Magician, the High Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Lovers, the Chariot, Strength at number 8. So guys, the Hermit. I'm thinking when I gain some knowledge about the guidebook, like when I read a little bit and when I understand a little bit what this whole package is about, I will make another video. Because I'm sure you are very curious. Or you want to buy it for yourself. So these are the wands, suit of wands. Or you do have the taught keywords here. For 5 of wands you have strife, 6 of wands victory, and 7 of wands valor and swiftness. So this is taught keywords, but then you had strength at number 8 with the name strength. So this is like a mixture of taught and RWS, maybe even other systems. If you're interested in knowing anything, if you like to study about tarot, I really recommend this because it is a mass market deck. It was like 36 euros. I bought it for 36 euros and the cardstock is good. It's not flimsy. The size, let me show you guys the size. Comparing to your standard tarot card, it's like a centimeter or half a centimeter shorter, but 1.5 centimeter wider. So it is more squarish, as you see. The Queen of Cups, the Prince of Cups. So here we have taught system again. The Princess of Cups. Where is the Knight then? The Queen, the King. Okay, so you don't have the Knight like taught. You have the King first, and then the Queen, and then the Prince and Princess. It's a mix of everything. Ace of Pentacles. Harmonious change for 2 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. Material works. Now it's really a hybrid plus some other stuff. These type of decks intrigue me so much. Like I want to quit everything, my job and everything else, and just sit and read these books and practice working with these cards in the way that is explained and taught in the guidebook. I have so many decks like this. So this is the Suit of Swords, the King, the Queen, the Prince of Swords, and the Princess of Swords. Shall I edge it in red? Right? I think I should edge it in red or yellow. Red is more more occult vibes than yellow, I find. Okay, what do you think about this one, guys? Next is the Fantastical Tarot by Natalie Hertz. I used to have this deck and I lost it. I have no idea where it went. And I looked for it also everywhere. I did move, and after I moved, I even looked for it everywhere because I really loved it. Anyways, I bought it secondhand. It is secondhand, but it was sealed, as you see. So this was published by US Games in the 90s, as far as I know. I'm quite sure in the 90s. And these are the gorgeous backs. This is such an incredible deck. It is old, so you see some like, no, it was only that one card. Look at this. Brings back memories because I lost my deck like 5 years ago. And I thought about it so many times. Usually when I lose something, I just decide to forget about it, but I never forgot about this one. I always thought about it because I had so many great readings with it, and I really like the artwork. I love Natalie Hertz's art style. Look at this Eight of Pentacles. Every single card is awesome. I think I'm gonna edge mine in gold. So here we are at the majors, the Emperor. Love this Emperor and the Hierophant. What an amazing deck. I'm so glad I finally found it. The Tower. All right. So this was Fantastical Tarot by Natalie Hertz.